And of course, I am talking about the NBA Emerites Cup was dropped this week, and the groupings came out. Close enough. And the groupings came out.
French fries.
It does this every time. I'm clicking on the cup. There it is. The first time is going to be a mess up. StreamYard is great until it's not. But here are your NBA Cup groupings for this fall. The Memphis Grizzlies, in my opinion, Drew, we talked about this earlier in the week, it's a much better draw than what we've seen in previous years. I think that last year, we're having both Golden State and Denver. We had a kind of a rough draw. This year, we've got the Pelicans, who are going to be cheeks. The Lakers, who I said hammer the under on. I don't think they're going to be as good next year. Jake LaRavia is your best summer league or summer acquisition, and he's supposed to be your best defender. Not going to look good. The Clippers and the Mavs. What's your first thoughts on the West Group B here, Drew?
Well, my first thought was that I'm excited that all of these teams, like we have teams that I'm excited to watch us play against. That was my first thought. I love to see isn't it like a home and home with all these teams for the or is it just one game? I can't remember. It's been too long. But,
I think it's one. Actually, it is one game.
So I look forward to having something on the line when we play against all three of these teams. All four of these teams. I like it. I like the Lakers matchup just anytime because it's filled with vitriol. You love to hate them. You love to root against them. And historically, you've got the same thing with the Clippers, although it's kind of waned in recent memory. But then you've got Cooper Flag on Group B. And depending on when this is played, maybe Kyrie Irving, maybe there's a massive trade. Maybe LeBron's playing for the Dallas Mavericks at that point. And then you hope you've got your whipping child with New Orleans. Don't really know what New Orleans is going to look like, although they've made a lot of moves.
They have.
Derek Queen was really good last night for New Orleans in Summer League. So
it was an abysmal start for Derek Queen and Jeremiah Fears. They both started the game with like 12 turnovers, no points. Derek Queen finished a bit stronger, but
I just looked at the stat line.
Fears didn't have a great game last night.
So I like it because it's teams that I'm looking forward to. And, at the top end of the West, like I want to make it to Vegas on this. Like we've never made it to Vegas in the Emirates Cup before. I want to make it to Vegas. And so I think our group here is very winnable for us. I don't think you've got, unless Kawhi and James Harden stay healthy throughout the first half of the season, I think that's the most obvious, best team possibly in our group. But you can't bank on health. But honestly, you can't bank on health for us either. So I think ours is a very, very winnable group.
Agreed. Because by the time we play Dallas, Anthony Davis could very well be on the shelf, done, missing time. We don't know what the Lakers are going to look like. The Clippers, Kawhi might be awesome and playing the entire season. He might also not play any at all because he's got a bum knee. And so this group, there's a lot of volatility within our group, which gives me hope. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I'm a fan and I'm an eternal optimist. But I think like this could be the first time we actually make a run in the NBA Cup because we haven't yet. I think we've won a collective total of 2 NBA Cup games in the history of this, which is this will be the 3rd year. Just haven't been very great in it. And so I think it's a winnable group. And I think that we could absolutely play our way into the NBA Cup finals, which would be fun considering we're going to be kind of, a fringe based on like what you see and what I've seen so far. We might be a fringe playoff team. This would be a fun thing to make a run on.
When you look at the West, if you just pick, if we just pick, forecast what I think the standings in the West is going to look like, I would put Oklahoma City, Houston, Denver, and Minnesota probably in the top 4. And we don't have any of those in our bracket. So I think it's a very winnable bracket.
Agreed. And it'll be fun for what is overall just kind of a stupid NBA Cup. Like I don't love the NBA Cup. It's just weird, but it is what it is. They're trying to draw interest to basketball in November. And the players don't care about it until it's the finals. But
I'm gonna send you to the prison island that is Australia with Wayno. I love the NBA Cup. I love stakes in the middle of an 82 game season. The only thing I don't like is the stupid courts that they have that are like lime green. Like those are awful. But I love the NBA Cup.
They do brand the cup and the courts better than they did the NBA Finals. It took them 3 games to get NBA Finals on the court. Meanwhile, we've got all these like Lisa Frank Trapper Keeper design courts from the early 1900s out there with all these wild colors and geometric designs and NBA Cup everywhere. but it's fine. Maybe it'll add some interest.
This is interesting. I like this. It's like, you know how like in hockey, they will take a break during the Olympics for all the players to disperse to play for their homelands, and there's like a break for the Olympics for I don't know, 2-3 weeks, a month, whatever it is. That would be cool. It's like, okay, right before All-Star break or whenever you want to do it, for this 2 weeks, it's all NBA Cup. So you would play 4 games against your 4 group mates and then immediately go to Vegas. Like, that would be a lot cooler, honestly.
Yeah, I don't hate that actually, because it's going to make it like the attention's much stronger. Maybe it'll mean some more to the players, but until it matters to the players, it's not like it's going to be a whole lot.